Sizzle start and chop with flair.
Cheers!
Fresh
Cheers!
ingredients, love in the air. Nourish your body, feel so fine. Healthy living every time.
Welcome to Dancing in the Kitchen, a cooking show with a twist. On this show, we nourish ourselves inside and out through dance, music, community, healthy tips, and healthy home cooking so that we can experience more joy and resilience in our lives. Today, let's give a little love to your liver. The liver is your largest internal organ and the primary filter or gatekeeper in your body. Your lovely liver is responsible for filtering blood, detoxifying, synthesizing, and secreting bile, which helps to break down fat. And there are hundreds of other functions that our dear liver performs. Some of them include releasing vitamins, manufacturing glycogen that helps stabilize blood sugar, producing enzymes, and manufacturing cholesterol. In addition, the liver is responsible for the regulation of fat storage, cleansing the blood, and disposing of waste. It neutralizes and destroys poisons, manufactures new body proteins, and metabolizes alcohol. And it manages the chemicals in the blood. The liver produces immune factors, removes bacteria from the blood, maintains hormone balance, and stores vitamins, minerals, and sugars. If that wasn't amazing enough, the liver can grow back even if it was 90% removed. We need our liver to be in optimal health to function correctly. A damaged, overworked, inflamed liver can be the root cause of many health conditions and diseases. So what can we do to help our lovely liver? First of all, we need to reduce toxins wherever we can. It's really important to eat organic. Most of the pesticides on your food doesn't actually kill the bugs on the food, but it causes a lot of harm to us because it's very hard for our bodies to process. You also want to make sure if you're eating animal proteins and butter to have it be organic because the pesticides store in the concentrated fat. Make sure to use a water filter. However possible, use less plastic. Store your food in glass containers. Avoid eating out of plastic. And avoid buying your food in plastic containers as much as possible. Plastic is a part of our lives. We can't get rid of it completely, but anything we can do to reduce exposure really helps our body and our liver. Did you know that the average person eats a credit card size of plastic every week? Yes. So when you're shopping, instead of buying your vegetables pre-cut in plastic containers, get them fresh from the produce aisle. You also want to think about what cookware you're using. The chemicals and heavy metals from cookware leach into foods, so that's an important place to look at reducing your toxic exposure. You want to give your body a break with periodic liver cleanses, especially if you eat a high-protein diet. You want to give your body a break from having to process a lot of protein and fat. You want to get a wide variety of colorful fruits and vegetables, chlorophyll-rich foods, seaweed, bitter leafy greens, matcha tea. Bitter foods actually stimulate the production of bile in the liver, which breaks down fat in your small intestines. So make sure to eat the peel and pith of lemons. Eat foods like radishes, artichokes, cruciferous vegetables. These are great foods to include. And there's so many herbs that you can use to support the liver. Herbs and spices. Dandelion root, ginger, cloves, burdock root, horsetail, wormwood, black walnut, turmeric, garlic. Last but not least, milk thistle. This is the #1 herb that helps to support your liver health. A great lifestyle tip, brush your skin. Dry brushing really helps give your liver a break so that you can detoxify better through the skin. And for that reason, it's also important to exercise. Yes, you have the fat burning, which helps from exercise, but also the breathing. So many toxins are released from our bodies through our skin when we sweat and when we're breathing. So make sure to sweat, breathe, get some cardio into your activities on a regular basis. If you're having digestive troubles, constipation, low energy, allergies, hay fever, arthritis, diabetes, hypertension, obesity, infertility, all of these do have a connection with how the liver is functioning. So consider incorporating some or all of these tips to support your lovely liver. Your body will thank you for it. The dish of the day is a gorgeous summer sunset liver-loving soup that you can have chilled or warm. And what is the powerhouse in this recipe? Why, it's beets. Surprise, surprise. Beets are great for heart health. They lower blood pressure. They improve blood flow. This enhances circulation and the transportation of oxygen through the body and enhances detoxification. Beets reduce inflammation and support digestive health, and they are known for their cancer-fighting properties. They're also great for your immune system and boosting libido, and they're beneficial for eye health, and they are especially good for your liver. Ginger, it's an effective remedy for nausea and supports overall digestive health. Ginger is packed with antioxidants that combat harmful free radicals and possesses strong anti-inflammatory benefits. It's so great for your digestion. If you're having any kind of digestive health, have ginger in your food or make a tea. Lemon. Lemon is packed with vitamin C. It's great for your skin, promotes weight loss, offers anti-inflammatory and cancer-fighting benefits. We also have tomatoes, which are rich in the antioxidant lycopene, and tomatoes are beneficial for prostate health. And cooking tomatoes increases the lycopene content. Bell pepper. In this recipe today, we're using yellow bell pepper. I like to use orange. Bell peppers are loaded with vitamin C and antioxidants. The vibrant colors signal a high content of essential vitamins. So now, here we go. We're going to make this refreshing soup that is so great for helping to support the liver and detoxifying the body. We're adding 3 beets today. And if you have this machine, I'm using cone 3. We want to leave the skin on because that's where most of the nutrition is. I want to say that our bodies are exceptionally good at detoxification. Our liver is an amazing organ that supports us. The issue is, in our modern culture, we have so many toxins coming our way that our body just can't keep up. And that's why it's important to support it as much as possible by reducing exposure where we can, and then incorporating lifestyle and dietary habits that really help support the liver. Green bell pepper, by the way, is actually an immature red bell pepper. Tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. Next, we are adding ginger. So we have cherry tomatoes, bell pepper, golden beets, and ginger. About an inch or two, depends on how gingery you like it. And we're gonna add some water, and then I'm gonna put it on the stove. I'm gonna bring it to medium until it starts to boil, and then turn it down to simmer until the beets are soft. Look at how pretty that is. I sure wish I brought my apron today. Pro tip, wear an apron when you cook. For our first stretch, bring your feet a little far apart past your hips, and you're gonna hold on to the counter. We're gonna do a nice side stretch that's really going to help support the liver. So bring your hips to one side and bring your arm up, and a nice long stretch out. Open up, and now we're gonna go to the other side. A nice long stretch. Rolling your shoulders back. We're gonna open up our rib cage, holding on to the edge of your counter and pressing and lifting, bringing more space into your torso and lifting. And then we're going to fold forward. So you can hold on to your table and give yourself a nice stretch this way. Moving your hips back and forth a little bit, creating more space. And if you feel so inclined, bending your knees softly and fold over. Letting your head hang. This is a great stretch for your digestive system. To get a little movement, a little cardio even, shimmying is a wonderful exercise and move you can do without requiring a lot of space. You can do it right here in the kitchen. And it's so good also for your spine and just releasing tension in your body. So with your feet on the ground underneath your hips, with your heels down, your knees are soft. So bend your knees and then let the piston work of the knees, the piston work of the legs, move your hips. So the hips are just going along for the ride, they're relaxed, and it's your legs that are creating this shimmy. And this is waking up and stimulating your digestive system, getting blood flowing. If you do it long enough, you might even break a sweat. So you're aiding detoxification through your skin. Make sure to breathe, also very important for detoxification. And of course, put on some music that inspires you. And just shake, relax. It's not about what it looks like, it's just releasing in the body. Release. Let it shake, let it move. We go through the world so stiff and so controlled, and there's so much that needs to move through the body and be released. And this is such a simple healing movement that we can all incorporate. Doesn't cost any money. It doesn't require any space. You can do it right here in your kitchen. All right, and go ahead and shake it all up, whatever needs to be shaken. Get the tension out of your body, and arms up and down. Okay, moving your shoulders. And this is my favorite. I love this move. It's a little tricky, but we're still waiting for the soup, so I'm gonna show it to you. You are going to roll one shoulder and then the other. One shoulder and then the other. And this might be where you're at today. Just getting that movement down is plenty. And notice that they're both going at the same time. But if you want to try adding a layer, try shimmying your shoulders as you roll them back. I love this move. I call it shaking out the cobwebs because I feel it just refreshes and energizes the body. Sometimes all we need is just some movement, some blood flow, whether it's going for a walk, whether it's doing a little shaking in your kitchen, whatever that thing is for you, it can change everything. All right, I feel better already. I want to talk more about how amazing beets are for the liver. In keeping with its powers of detoxification, the beetroot stimulates the liver, bowel, kidney, and lymphatic systems, enhancing the elimination of toxins and waste. Beets contain an impressive array of antioxidants that help them be one of your best friends through the cold and flu season. Nitrates are a chemical compound in beets that help protect the heart, and they widen the blood vessels to keep the blood flowing and circulating. This helps to lower blood pressure and increases exercise endurance. Did you know beets were so amazing? Beets are also great for the digestive system. They're high in a certain kind of fiber that facilitates digestion and absorption. So many conditions that are associated with stagnation, like headaches, fatigue, skin problems, can really be more easily alleviated through dietary adjustments, and including beets in your diet. They have a soothing effect on the digestive tract, which can help to remedy heartburn and indigestion. Let's check the soup. The beets are soft. We're gonna let it cool slightly. I'm gonna add some lemon zest. Great for bile production. Lemon juice. We're going to add some nice salt. I recommend a Himalayan salt or a sea salt, and some pepper. And I'm not going to get any on my blouse. Also a dash of honey to balance out the acidity. Okay. So now what I would do to top this off is add a little bit of coconut yogurt to give it some creaminess and tartness. And you can top it off with some chives or green onion. Oh, there we go, that worked. There you have it, our liver-loving summer sunset borscht. Beet soup. Let me give it a taste. I love it. It's so refreshing. In fact, what I like to do with this is chill it and then drink it in a cup with fresh mint leaves. It's almost like a chilled beet smoothie. Thank you for joining us on Dancing in the Kitchen. And remember, give a little love to your liver.
Healthy liver made easy. We cook it up and keep it breezy. From your kitchen to your plate. Good vibes get away. Healthy liver made easy. Taste the joy, it's all so cheesy.
Want to learn more about products featured on Dancing in the Kitchen? Visit danceanddish.com to get in touch, or join the Dance and Dish community on Patreon for behind-the-scenes content and exclusive details about our favorite products.